Hello everyone. This is my bracket, and I thank printyourbrackets.com for making this bracket for me. And I think you should use Print Your Brackets because it's an easy way to make brackets and it's also free. So in my bracket, I said in the first round of the Western Conference, Golden State would win against LA. Like I said in the other video, Houston will just get by 6 against Utah. OKC will win in 6 against Portland because Damian Lillard can't do everything by himself. And San Antonio will win in 7 against Denver because Denver don't have any playoff experience except for Paul Millsap, who I think's already past his prime. And in the Eastern Conference, it will be Milwaukee versus Detroit. I think Milwaukee will win in 6 because Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond could actually challenge Giannis, but I do not think it will be enough. Boston will win in 5 against Indiana. I think they could get 6 if Oladipo was not injured, but Boston is just too loaded for an Indiana team without Victor Oladipo. Philadelphia will win in 6 against Brooklyn, and that's actually quite reasonable because when you look at Brooklyn, D'Angelo Russell starting to really emerge as a breakout star. So actually, I think that D'Angelo Russell could push them to a bit more games. While Toronto-Orlando is easy for me, I think it's a sweep because Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry and Pascal Siakam just seems too good for Orlando. Okay, so in the Western Conference semifinals, it'll be Golden State against Houston. It'll be really tough, but I think Golden State will get through in 7. While on the other one, it's OKC versus San Antonio. I think OKC will get through in 6 games. And for Milwaukee versus Boston, I think Boston will win in 7 because Giannis is the only actual superstar in the Milwaukee team. While Boston has Kyrie Irving as a superstar, and then you have some players like Gordon Hayward and Jason Tatum who are stars. And Philadelphia versus Toronto, I think Toronto will win in 6 because I think Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry will be a lot, but Joel Embiid could get them 2 games, so that's why I think Toronto in 6. So now it's Golden State versus OKC in the conference finals. I think Golden State will win in 6 because Russell Westbrook against Curry will be back and forth. Paul George against Kevin Durant will be back and forth. Roberson against Klay Thompson will be Klay Thompson's by a tiny bit. But I think overall the Warriors are just too loaded for this OKC team with Westbrook and George to be able to win. While Boston versus Toronto, it's young stars except for Kyrie Irving versus Lowry and Kawhi, who are right now in the middle of their prime. So Boston will win by 7, I think, because I think Kyrie Irving will be able to beat Kyle Lowry on his matchup. So I think that will be the big difference. So in the final, it'll be Golden State versus Boston. And I think Golden State will be champions in maybe 6 or 5 games. Thank you for watching and see you next time.